Lake Elsinore boy, 12, who collapsed while running in heat died of heart defect, report says. A Lake Elsinore student who collapsed in August after exercising at school on a hot day died of a heart defect, a coroner's report concludes. The heat and physical exertion also contributed to the August 29 death of 12-year-old Yahushua Robinson, the report states.
The report comes as a new bill has been introduced seeking to create extreme weather guidelines for California schools, in hopes of preventing other families from suffering similar losses. On that August day, Janae Robinson got a call from Canyon Lake Middle School in Lake Elsinore at about 11 a.m. and was told her son had collapsed. Yahushua had been sprinting with other students during PE class, according to a description of video footage written by Deputy Coroner Miranda Montez and included in a report requested from the Riverside County Sheriff Coroner's Bureau. Shortly after, Yahushua was seen bending over and grabbing at his chest, Montez wrote. He fell and got back up multiple times, she wrote, helped by other students and then by an adult, presumably his teacher. When it appeared Yahushua became unresponsive, the teacher carried him into the shade off camera, the report states. Paramedics arrived within minutes, but they, and later hospital staff, were unable to save Yahushua, who went into cardiac arrest en route to the emergency room, according to the report. He was pronounced dead at 12:25 p.m. The official cause of death was a coronary artery anomaly. Significant conditions contributing to death, but not related to the cause, included presumptive environmental heat exposure and recent physical exertion, the report states. On Tuesday, March 19, Yahushua's parents, Eric and Janae Robinson, and family advocate Christina Laster were asked in an interview if they feel the school, which is part of the Lake Elsinore Unified School District, is at fault. We do believe this was preventable, Laster said. She referred to the heat advisories that the National Weather Service had announced that day. The district has stated previously that its staff acted promptly and that emergency services arrived within minutes. District spokesperson Melissa Valdez did not answer a question about whether the district has policies related to weather conditions and outdoor activities in August, nor between Wednesday, March 20th, and Friday morning, March 22nd. Valdez said Thursday there wasn't sufficient time to gather answers. In the absence of state guidelines, some school districts have set their own. Western Riverside County districts with such policies include the Riverside and Temecula Valley Unified School Districts. The day Yahushua died, a heat wave had hit much of Southern California, and Riverside County was among 8 counties with heat advisories and 6 with excessive heat warnings. In Lake Elsinore, the temperature reached 96 degrees by 11 a.m., around the time Yahushua collapsed, and National Weather Service archives for the area show a daytime high of 107. The Weather Channel lists a high of 104 degrees for that day. A May 2023 policy brief from UCLA's Luskin Center for Innovation says the state's K-12 education system is underprepared for rising temperatures, and that schools are not required to adopt guidelines that actively prevent heat-related illness or guide how schools respond to heat. It recommends, among other things, that statewide guidelines be created. Senate Bill 1248, or Yahushua's Law, aims to do that. It would require the California Department of Education to set guidelines for student activity during extreme weather conditions by July 1, 2026. Those conditions include, but aren't limited to, periods of extreme heat, wildfires, excessive precipitation, and floods, the bill says, and activities would include physical education classes, outdoor sports, athletic practices, and recreational activities. State Senator Melissa Hurtado, D. Bakersfield, co-authored the bill with Assemblymember Aquila Weber, de la Mesa. Hurtado said Wednesday, March 20th, that Laster approached them with the idea for the bill. You don't really see a lot of constituent-led pieces of legislation, she said. Hurtado said she has previously addressed climate change issues and likes to focus on its human issues. If there's a way to prevent climate-related deaths at school, she said, then we need to have plans in place and be proactive. Yahushua's parents support the bill. "We want to prevent this from happening to other families," said Yahushua Robinson, who's a PE teacher for another campus in the Lake Elsinore district and is currently on leave, using sick time donated by co-workers. Similar incidents have occurred in recent years. In 2010, a dozen teenagers suffered from heat exhaustion after a cross-country meet in Los Angeles carried on in 97-degree heat. In 2021, a former Cal State San Bernardino student was awarded $39.5 million in a lawsuit settlement after she suffered heat stroke during a run for her kinesiology class and experienced severe brain damage, cardiac arrest, and other health problems. The run took place in 95-degree heat. The coroner's report doesn't say if, or when, Yahushua's heart defect could have caused problems had it not been extremely hot or if he hadn't been running. It states only that all three were factors in his death. Eric Robinson said his son had no previous heart issues. Yahushua had been to the doctor for a physical exam 3 weeks earlier, the coroner's report states. At 6 years old, he played contact football with pads, everything, he said, and if you know football, sometimes it can be extreme. He never had an issue. Never. Yahushua Robinson said Yahushua was the healthiest one of our little tribe, and we're very adamant when it comes to our children's health. Generally speaking, for those with that kind of heart defect, exercise and physical exertion can cause symptoms like chest pain and/or pressure as a result of narrowing or tightening of the artery, leading to symptoms and a compromise of blood flow to the heart muscle, Dr. Paimon Mescarzada, chief of cardiology at Kaiser Permanente San Bernardino County, wrote in a Thursday, March 21, email. Mescarzade's comments did not refer to Yahushua's case. For those born with coronary artery abnormalities, unfortunately, the first clinical symptom may be sudden death, particularly in young athletes, the doctor said, and many malignant coronary anomalies aren't discovered until an autopsy. However, individuals with such anomalies may experience symptoms such as chest pain, pressure, or passing out, often induced by exercise. People with unexplained chest pain, pressure, and/or feelings of faintness or dizziness should be evaluated, Mescarzada said. While these symptoms may not always occur in congenital conditions, they should not be dismissed if they occur, particularly with exercise and sports. In the days after Yahushua's death, rumors spread online, including one that Yahushua was running alone, as punishment for not wearing proper gym clothes. The district denied that allegation in a September statement that Valdez provided Thursday. Students were dressed in PE attire and at no time were students penalized by running for not being dressed out for PE, it said. All students in class participated in a warm-up run that lasted approximately less than 1 minute and no one was denied water. When asked about the rumor Tuesday, Laster said the information may have originated from other students' accounts of the incident. She and Yahushua Robinson said there's a need to rely on the facts. The heat advisory, the physical exertion during PE class, and Yahushua's death. Meanwhile, the family is left trying to make sense of the situation. Yahushua Robinson said she's grateful to the community for rallying around the family. A GoFundMe account created by Yahushua's aunt has so far raised $91,911. She also urged parents to continue advocating for their kids. It doesn't matter if no one's behind you, Yahushua Robinson said. Every day, I see my son die, she said. Every day. Eric Robinson said he's still at a loss for words. Now, at this junction, my ask would be some accountability and some justice, because they can't bring him back, he said. The family is considering legal action against the school district, Laster said. Yahushua walked to a different beat, reads part of a statement from his older sister, Amaya Banks. He was always singing and dancing, even when he was hurting or sad. His favorite song was alternative R&B ballad Bad Habit by Steve Lacy, she said. Whether Yahushua was known as the Little Preacher, Yah, Colgate, or Pinky, he will always hold a special place in the hearts of everyone who knew and loved him.